Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Push, Pull, Press. I am your lovely virtual instructor, Olivia Winfield, and we are gonna get this work today. So to start off with our dynamic warm-up, start with your arms out at your sides, and we're gonna do some small arm circles. You can step side to side like I am if you so choose, or you can stay stationary. It's all up to you. It is a lovely, cold, cloudy Tuesday here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I think right now the temperature is somewhere in the 20s. Yeah. That is the lovely state and city that I call home. Hometown girl, born and bred, Minneapolis. Proud of it, South High 2010. Okay. Now we're gonna come up. Arms above your head, take a deep breath in. On the exhale, lean to your side. You can pick either left or right. And we're just stretching up that side, waking it up some. Yeah. All right. And other side. So as we are now at the end of the year here, it is now officially December. I don't know about you, but all right, we're gonna do a little scapula stretch next. But it's definitely causing me to be reflective. You know, I would say that's pretty normal, just looking back over the year and what all did I achieve and accomplish? What didn't I get done this year that I wanted to get done? What did I get done that I wanted to get done? And what did I complete that I never foresaw even seeing for myself? Was not even on the realm of possibility. Coming to a tricep stretch now. You know, because as I realize, as I'm getting older, it almost feels like as if time goes both fast and slow. Like, time will absolutely get away from you. Time does indeed keep on slipping. Word to the Eagles. However, time also sometimes it comes to a standstill. Like, it goes stagnant. Or like you're in the same place. Like, you're not making any movement or motion. Day in and day out looks the same. And, you know, yes, time keeps on moving, but are you moving? Are you creating motion for yourself? So, you know, those are the things that we think about. Okay, arms up over your side, or hands by your sides, and we're gonna do trunk rotation. So you're gonna keep your feet planted, and then we're gonna just rotate. So you're rotating from the hip. You're not rotating from the shoulder. You're rotating from the hip. So make sure that core is engaged as you rotate. So we're just hitting those obliques. All right. And then last stretch, it's gonna be a chest stretch. So you're gonna bring your hands like this, but behind your back. Roll your shoulders back, push your chest up to the sky. And just stretch those pec muscles. Whoa, all right. I believe we are all sufficiently warmed up, so now let's move into our first exercise. Grab a set of dumbbells if you haven't already. And as always, pick dumbbells that are gonna be challenging for you, but aren't gonna be so heavy that you can't adequately complete the exercise, but also are so light that it feels like you're doing nothing. That's not the goal. All right, so this first exercise is known as an around the world. So you're gonna start with your wrists out like so, and then you're gonna come up and bring them together like in an around the world motion. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like it feels weird to have it on my wrist like that, but 5. So your wrists stay out. 6, and then you're bringing it up. 7, so this is targeting our shoulders. 8, our back. 9, and a little bit of our chest as well. and 10. All right, and then now we're gonna come down and do oblique rotations or plank rotations, whatever you wanna call them. Come down into your plank form, and then you're just gonna drop that hip from side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. That is set 1 of exercise 1 done and dusted. Go ahead and take a sip of water, rest, catch your breath, and then we're right back to it. As we jam out to this funky disco music on this here Tuesday. All right. Let's go again, guys. Second set. Turn your wrist out. Feet should be about shoulder width apart. Slight bend in the knees. And then come up. That's 1. 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, last one. And 10. All right, very good. And now let's come down and do those oblique rotations. All right. And try to start on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Woo! All right. Doing excellent. And if it's any consolation, guys, I'm getting hot and sweaty too, just like you. I'm doing the workout right alongside with you. So if you're thinking like, she makes us look so easy, she's not doing it for real. It's not easy, and I am doing it for real. So, all right. Last set of around the worlds. All right. One, 2, and make sure you're breathing as you come up to the top of the exercise. 3, 4, 5, 6. I say my arms are getting tired. My arms are getting tired. That's okay. It's all right. We keep going anyway. Push through. 7, 8, 9. One more. All right. And 10. Woo! All right. That's the last set of our around the world. Let's come into our last set of plank rotations. All right. Give me 20. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. That is your first exercise complete. Good job. Got 2 more to go though. So go ahead and get a sip of water, take a breath, and then we are gonna go into our next exercise. So for this next one, if you have a kettlebell, fantastic, because that is the primary apparatus we'll be using. If you don't have one, get like a ball or something. This will make sense in a minute. Hold on. Okay. So this next exercise is an around the world, but this is a kettlebell around the world. So instead of going up above our heads like we did with the dumbbells, this time we're gonna go around the world. So this is gonna be more of a core focused exercise than necessarily directly upper body, but it is also a compound exercise, so it's gonna be targeting upper body as well as your core. So start with the dumbbell in both hands, and then you pick a side and just rotate. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Now switch directions. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Oh, I had standing rotations for the first one and then plank. Okay, well, we're gonna switch it up. So let's do standing rotations now. So again, continuing to work on our core, our sides, the obliques in particular. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And yes, you do want to try to bring knees to chest or knees to elbows as much as you can. Take a sip of water, take a breath, take a rest. And then we're hopping right back into it because we got about 18 and a half minutes or so. So, in continuing with the reflections of as we come to the end of the year, what are you most proud about, etc. I may have mentioned it in the last class, but for me, I think one of the biggest things I'm taking with me into 2025 is just a general sense of what am I leaving behind? 1, 2, what am I leaving behind in 2024 that I cannot take with me into 2025? What are you leaving behind in 2024 that you cannot take with you into 2025? Non-negotiable. And it could be people, it could be places, it could be things, it could be jobs, it could be houses, it could be anything. But whatever is not serving you, so your high is good, whatever goal you may have and that thing ain't helping you get there, it may be something you gotta leave behind in 2024. Just saying. All right, standing rotations, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. See, because for me, I know for a fact that I have carried into 2024 some nonsense that should have been honestly better left in like 2020. So it is time, finally time, to just leave some stuff behind. And not everything and not everybody can go where you want to go, where you're trying to go, where you need to go to fulfill your purpose. And it's a sad thing to realize too, especially when it was somebody that you wanted on the team, but they ain't cutting it. And so as much as you want to hold on to that, hold on to them, keep them in the fold, that may not be what you need to do. That may not be what's gonna serve your highest purpose. And you might have to leave them in 2024. They can't come with you in 2025. And that's a hard thing to swallow sometimes. But on the other side of that, though, is your blessings. I'll tell you that much, speaking from my own personal experience. Anybody that you had to leave behind, cut off in that kind of regard, trust and believe, you are not gonna miss their presence. You will not regret it. Trust and believe you, me. All right, and switch sides. Don't ask me how many that was. That was probably 6, 7. Anyway, so That's my spiel. As we come into, whoop, was worried about that. All right, that's what happens when you don't pay attention. Okay. And we'll go 2 more. Okay, we're human, it happens. Okay, and now we're gonna come up and do our standing rotations. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, that was our 3rd and final set of Around the Worlds. We got about 15 minutes left. 1 more exercise to go, although depending on how this timer looks, it might be second to last. We'll see. Anyway, grab your breath, grab your water, and grab a couple seconds of rest. And then we'll go into this last exercise, or second to last exercise. Depending on how time works. So also in that sense of, okay, what are we leaving behind in 2024? What did we gain in 2024? Something that we never had, something, and not even something that you were working on, just honestly something that just really occurred. Like, oops, hold on a second, what are we doing? Oh yeah, DB mat, chest. Okay. Sorry, y'all, I had to remind myself what I was doing. So what did you gain in 2024 too, that you're gonna take with you in 2025? What new lessons did you learn this year that you're gonna take with you going forward? That's another good thing to think about. Okay, so our last, potentially second to last exercise is going to be a mat decline dumbbell chest press. So you're gonna come down on the mat like I am, knees bent. You're gonna grab your dumbbells here, prop them up, and then what's gonna make this a decline is that you're gonna push your hips up into a bridge position. So now you're in a decline rope position, and then you're gonna push up, and that's it. So that's 1, 2, 3, make sure your core is engaged. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, we'll go to 12, 11, 12. All right, and if you feel your thigh cramping, like I did, that's okay. Straighten your leg out, stretch it out, and then come right back to it. All right, and then keeping in that same glute bridge position, our core workout is going to be glute bridge marches. So pushing yourself up into that glute bridge position again, you're just gonna march in place. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, make sure your core is engaged, 19, 20. All right. Whew. Good job, gang. All right. As always, grab some water, grab some rest, grab your breath, and then we're coming right back to it. If you want to, change your dumbbells out. I know I'm going to. So as an example of what I gained in 2024 was a newfound sense of self that I did not previously have. And if you say, like, Olivia, you're so confident, you seem all this, that, and the third. Well, seem is the operative term here. Not everything is as it seems. However, for once this year, I didn't feel like I was faking it. The confidence is real. The feeling is real because finally, I believe in myself. I have confidence in myself. I'm brave enough to put myself out there and to ask for the things that I want, and I'm strong enough in myself to speak on the things that I don't want. That didn't really happen before this year. So that's what I gained. One of the things I gained this year. All right, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you're squeezing your chest muscles at the top. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. And now we are gonna do our marching. So this is targeting, if you can't already feel, your lower abs and your legs just a little bit, but mostly your lower abs. All right, and push up and march. 1, 2, 3. It might help to bring your feet closer together. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right. Good job. Just one more to go. So that's, again, so that newfound sense of self-love and confidence in myself and trust in myself, like I said, that's a new thing for me this year. And as with anything, it's a bit of an adjustment. But it was a process to get to this point. And I'm just happy to finally have reached this point and achieved this point in my life. And that is something that I'm going to be carrying forward into next year and many years afterwards. So that's my example of what I gained this year and what I'm taking with me next year. So again, I ask you to reflect on yourself. What did you learn this year and what are you gonna take with you next year? What did you gain? You know, and you don't necessarily have to do the dissection on how you came to acquire it. You can do that later, but it never hurts to just, you know, assess. Look back at how far you've come, because I saw something last night on Twitter that said basically, you know, the reason why, like, once you achieve something, you're kind of never really happy with it is because you keep raising your bar. You keep moving it after you've achieved it. And that resonated a lot with me. That really reflected a lot with me. I recognize myself in that statement. And so that's why it's important to celebrate the small wins and achievements that you get along the way. And also just embrace it. Like, you did it. You did it, you know? So embrace that moment. You can think about what comes next after that, but embrace the moment. So that's what I'm saying, you know, as we come into the end of 2024, embrace the moment. Embrace the moments, the good ones, the empowering ones, the strong ones that you had this year. And that's the feeling I want you to take with you, carry forward into 2025. That's the sense and feeling that I want you to have. And hopefully, some of that comes with some exercise, but really it's all about how you feel on the inside. That's what reflects on the outside. All right, let's get into our last exercise. All right, feet tucked in. Make sure that core is engaged. Push yourself up through your heels. You can try to get more on your shoulders for this exercise. That seems to help me a little bit. All right, and push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. And now, coming to our last set of glute bridge marches. All right. Hands down at your sides. Make sure that core is engaged, so belly button to spine. And again, this might be a little easier instead of having your feet about shoulder width apart, which is what you would typically do for a glute bridge. Having them a little bit closer for the purpose of our marches may be a little bit easier to complete the exercise. I make no promises, but I'm just saying what works for me. Okay, core is engaged. Push up through the heels and march. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right. Good job, gang. You made it through. That was our last exercise. We have about 4.5 minutes left. So let's go ahead and put our weights away, grab some water, and let's go into our cool down. Alrighty. I'm gonna put this kettlebell away. All right. So as always, I thank you all so much for joining me today. Let's take a deep breath in and lean to the side. Coming back to those side stretches. So what I'm taking with me into 2025, in addition to my newfound sense of self, confidence, love, all of that, is alongside that is I'm just taking the bravery, the courage, the get out of my own way and just try it. Just go for it. See what happens. Because I owe it to myself to give myself that shot. And, you know, maybe you need to hear that too. You deserve to give yourself that shot. You deserve to give yourself the opportunity to try. Really try. Regardless of what anybody may say. And people will say a lot. People talk. People run their mouths too much. And all to that I say, let them. Because they gonna say whatever they say. All that matters is what you do. You do. And are you happy with it? Are you satisfied with it? Can you sleep with yourself at night? If all the answers to that is yes, then let them people run their mouths and let them talk. They ain't saying nothing anyway. Nothing of substance. Nothing concrete. They talk because that's all they can do. They can't do what you do. And they're mad. And that's why they run their mouths. Because that is the sum total of their capabilities. If they could do what you could do, what you are capable of doing, what you do, then they would be doing it. But they're not. So, if they're not doing what you're doing and they're not offering helpful critique on how to improve your achievement situation, whatever, then you don't need to listen to them. Point blank. In the period. All right, let's come into this chest stretch. Because if there's one thing I have learned in my 30 plus years, is that you really, really cannot be overly concerned about what people say about you. You really, really can't. Because people gonna say whatever. So, let them. All right, let's come into this thread the needle stretch. You're gonna thread your left arm behind the right and come down to the mat. And just try to reach as far as you can with that left hand. So yeah, I say let them talk. If you really about it, give them something to talk about. But otherwise, nah, let they run. You do you focus on what you gotta do. And you let them do them. So that's your words of wisdom from your auntie Olivia. Let the haters hate. Let them talk. Because folk gonna say whatever. But if you are comfortable and confident in what you do, what you put out there, trust and believe. The right ones are gonna love it. The right ones are gonna appreciate it. And those are the only people that you need to be worried about. All right, coming into a seated side stretch. And stretch, switch sides. And I have to put in the last little plug. If you are watching this on YouTube, I implore you to join your local YMCA. And we are doing zero down on enrollment and no dues until February. Check out your local Y for more information. Until next time.
I'm Sarah, and this is Cardio Dance. Are you guys ready to work out? Let's do it. Last 10 seconds. I'm right here with you. Let's do it.
Welcome to the Y. My name is Erin. I'm Jennifer.
My name is Linda.
My name is Tommy, and today we're going to do a quick step routine.
We feeling like we can conquer the world today?
I wish you all could smell it. It smells so good.
Time. We get stronger in my world. We're going to do it again.
We'll see you again.